Last minute submission victory there for you, Joe. Can you describe a little bit the adjustment you made in your grip to kind of cinch that up?
Yeah, you know, he just kept coming into me, and I wanted to use his momentum coming into me. So I just screwed my hips out back a little bit, sunk the left hand through, and just tightened it up real tight.
It seemed like a really competitive fight going in through the first 2 rounds, even in the 3rd round. Did you feel like an increased sense of urgency coming down the stretch there at the end?
Honestly, not really. I just wanted to, you know, take the game plan we had and stick with it. You know, I get caught always in going wild and not staying to the game plan. But, you know, Steve Mays, my boxing coach, told me going into the 3rd, he said, you know, you have to dig deep. This is yours. Fight the way you fight. And I wanted to go out there, head kick, you know, you kick the legs, and he just gave me his neck, and I went for the finish.
Kind of an emotional victory for you as well with the passing of your grandfather. What did it mean to kind of win under those circumstances?
Yeah, you know, it was tough. You know, he was very sick, you know, through the middle of this camp, and you know, I was going back and forth to the hospital trying to train as much as I can. And you know, he told me, you know, go to the gym, you know, train. I want you to win this fight. You know, when you fight this kid, punch through his head. And he was always behind me the whole time. So you know, that helped me so much being motivated for this fight. You know, so I took this fight more serious than I've ever took any fight.
You also spent some time with a sports psychiatrist before this fight. Is that true?
Yeah, you know, I went to this guy, Javi Delberg, and he actually helped me out a lot. You know, I always, you know, we all get nervous before the fight and, you know, the week out, but, you know, he helped me, you know, kind of put things in perspective and, you know, figure out where I was lacking, you know, mentally. And, you know, you can say what you want, but I think it helped a lot.
You think you'll continue doing that for future fights?
Yeah, 100%. You know, this sport is 80% mental. You know, if you get in your own head, you're not going to be able to perform the way you want to, and I think I performed the way I needed to.
You spoke a little bit about game plan. What was the game plan coming in against him?
We just want to be deceptive. You know, we wanted to do everything, every tool that we had. We want to take it out of our tool belt and show it off in this fight. We didn't want to be, you know, that strictly boxer grappler type. We wanted to use the kicks. We want to idolize all the kicks I've been learning with Joe Pomfret, you know, and I think they all went right into the game plan like we wanted to.
It was very smooth, the slick, the transition into the submission. Can you walk it through? And is that something that you maybe worked through? Because it was so smooth. You hit him a couple times, you ducked down a little bit, and then immediately slipped in. Is that something that you knew that could happen? Is that something that is that your trademark
It kind of is my trademark move, is the guillotine, and I love doing it. And honestly, if someone's going to give me the neck, I'm going to go for it. And I'm not going to just grab it and hope they tap out. I'm going to stay with it, you know. And I've always learned that if you get a good bite in a guillotine, don't let go, because it'll pay off.
And I know this gets you back into the win column, but where do you think the performance would set you in the division?
You know, I think the performance is great. I'm not really sure where the division. I'm coming off a loss, but you know, I hope it puts me up to where I fight better guys. You know, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to fight the best, and that's what I want to do. I want to test myself.
And how soon do you want to get back in there?
A couple months. You know, as soon as my hand stuff heals up, I want to get right back in there.